Okay, this generation of women should be the happiest generation of married women ever in history.
I totally agree with you.
I'm telling you, we have more choices than we've ever had before. It is so exciting. We have freedom. We have, like I said, we've got all the choices. We've got surgery. We've got self-help. We got power. We got money. We got sex.
You even got men that'll come home and help around the house.
Oh, and we love that. And when it comes to kids, we can choose how many we want. We can choose when we want to have them.
Yeah, but there's more than that. I mean, you got all these major appliances. I mean, it takes a lot less work and you have more time available.
We love that.
Yeah. And then there's all the new gadgets, all the technology again, less work and more freedoms.
Are you hearing it? We have a smorgasbord of opportunity.
Oh, and the changes that have taken place just over the last, well, since I've been alive.
Unbelievable.
As a kid, I used to stand on a stool and help my mom wash the dishes.
I did that too.
Hand wash the dishes. You know what I mean? Really,
yes.
Hands in the sink.
I know the kids don't know what we're talking about.
And then I remember I was such a husband when I got my wife a dishwasher. I mean, like, I was the man, I was the hero.
Amazing. Okay, but I tell you what, when I think back to my mom and grandma and all that's changed, I went to college. Okay, my mom and grandma did not even have that opportunity.
My mom never went to college either.
Okay,
no.
and when it came to choosing jobs, careers, I can start it when I want, and I have the world in front of me. Basically, my mom could be a secretary or a nurse. I mean,
my mom was a waitress.
Okay, or a waitress. And when it came to birth control, my mom had the rhythm method, and maybe the pill was just introduced. But
okay, this is fun. My brother-in-law, okay, he goes to ask my father-in-law, what kind of birth control did you and mom use? So as my dad, you know, starts to tell, he said, no, Dad, I don't want to know. I just don't want to use the same thing you used, okay? Because it's all about, they had 3 kids in the first 2 years.
Yeah, they had no birth control. That's the whole point. But we could choose which one we wanted, and we waited 5 years before we had kids. But isn't it interesting? More choices, but less contentment for women.
We see all over the place that women are more dissatisfied than ever, especially in their marriages.
In fact, 70% of women are the ones initiating divorce.
Here we go again. It's always the man's fault.
Don't go there, because that's not what I'm saying.
No. Over and over again. For centuries it's been, blame the guy.
Okay, get over it. But it is true, the fact that women are dissatisfied in relationships.
Yeah, and there needs to be help in this area. So we're going to talk about the secrets of happily married women.
Okay, because something must be missing. There's something we don't know.
Yeah, and we want to tell you, so stay with us. To the front row. Okay. Let's get it started right. Why are the guys always to blame?
Okay, you are not going back there again.
I tell you,
women.
It's always been that way.
Okay, stop. Okay, women, I'm talking to you. I'm telling you, you met him, he captured your heart, you stood on an altar, you exchanged vows.
Wow.
And now all of a sudden the happiness is fading. Like, what's going on?
Wow, I'll tell you what, we need help.
Yes, we do.
And here's the deal. We got a great psychiatrist. He's a marriage therapist. He's an author of a fabulous book called The Secrets of Happily Married Women, Dr. Scott Haltzman. Dr. Scott, come on.
Get in here.
Good to have you. Oh, okay, I like this part because you wrote this book on happily married men. Huh? And then you write this book on happily married women.
Why do I always seem to come in the middle of you two bickering? what? Okay. It's like you're calling the marriage therapist to come help you two out, and you're not even married.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, we're in trouble. But listen, you wrote this book, and you actually did the research, right? And the women made their case. You reported in the book, but you got all this flack for the book. Explain to me.
Well, remember that first of all, the book is called The Secrets of Happily Married Women, and it focuses on women who figured out the ways to have happy marriages.
Good.
But you are right that a lot of women aren't having happy marriages.
Right.
So part of what I'm trying to do is take the secrets that women who are successful in their marriage and communicate those to people who are not so happy in marriages and find ways to make it work.
But women are initiating divorce more than ever. Like, where, I'm asking experts, where is this trend coming from? What's going on?
Well, part of the reason is because traditionally marriage has been an economic arrangement. and women had not worked outside the home. Women were dependent on men for income.
Right.
And of course, as time goes on, women now have a lot more independence. Women are graduating high school at rates higher than men. They're graduating college at rates higher still.
Okay,
They
but
have
just so I
tremendous
can make my own
education.
money and I can provide myself, now I don't enjoy marriage anymore?
Well, because you want happiness. Part of our culture these days says you deserve to be happy. Every one of you's seen a commercial, right, that says, buy my product because it will make you happy. Right. And then you get into relationships, and after a while, what seemed like an absolutely perfect relationship now starts to fall apart.
Okay, but there's also other things going on, because you have, in the culture, you have less commitment because it's selfishness, right? You have maybe erosion of values and even spiritual backgrounds from even a previous generation. And so you have people saying they're less committed to work to make the happiness happen instead of saying it's got to just come to me.
Right, well, there's the commitment and there's the work. Everybody that goes into marriage feels committed when they are married.
Well, we're
but
all
then,
thinking happily
that's right.
ever
Exactly.
after when we're standing there.
Exactly, but people don't understand that that commitment means having to make changes in your life based on the needs of your partner and not just getting your own needs met.
Let's get this straight. Did you ever have a time in your marriage where you thought maybe a divorce was a good idea, Christie?
Oh, of course.
Really?
Didn't
what
have,
year?
wait, haven't you?
You just got trapped.
Am I the only one?
You're the woman.
You've never thought about it either? Of course.
There's been tough times for me.
Well, I've thought at times that I married the wrong woman, but I've never thought of divorcing her.
Yeah.
Really?
No, because my view was that this was the woman that I chose to marry. I made a promise to her I wouldn't break
There
that.
were times where it just felt like it would be far easier to not be in the marriage. Yeah. That's what I would say. I mean, there are definitely those times.
Absolutely.
But you know what I tell people who are married, like less behind me? I say, I want you to know right now, don't give up.
Yes.
Because it's when you go through those times, you come to new places you have never been before. Right. And I think when women look at marriage, I mean, I think there are things that we're looking for. Like, I think in that relationship, we want to get stronger from the relationship, as well as it being the place that we want to be so safe in.
Yeah, women do look for safety in relationships. They look for comfort in relationships. And I think one of the things that happens is they're often not sensitive to the way that men provide comfort. And that's one of the women that are truly happy know that my man gives me comfort and safety in ways different than how he necessarily was expecting it at first. So he may come home at the end of the day and he just may come home exhausted and lay down on the couch and go, I worked my butt off all day. And he's giving something to her at that moment. The women that see that say, all right, this is a moment for me to show appreciation.
Okay, I'm going to give you a secret. Can I share a secret really quick? Okay, I want to share a secret, especially for you men.
No chance.
No, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I just thought maybe you knew how to stop it.
Never have yet. Okay. 6 years of doing this. Ain't gonna happen.
Especially for you men. I'm serious, you've got to listen. I will tell you the most powerful thing that you have to offer us comfort, and it's your arms. You have no idea what your arms do for us as women. Your arms, all you do, put them around us, and we are refreshed. We're strengthened. We have hope. It is everything to us. So if I could say one thing to the men, put your arms around your woman a whole lot more.
Have I hugged you today? How about 5 or 6 times? Might even be better, right? Now listen, the secrets of happily married women. We're going to give more and more to you. Stay with us.